Pam, pa 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 pam, pam pa 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 pam, pam pa 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 pam, pam pa 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 pam. Pam, pam pa 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 pam, pam pa 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 pam, pam pa 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 pam. Let's take a look at the following points. Number 1. Introduction to simple kanji. Number 2. Roles of kanji. Number 3. Types of kanji. First, let's start with introduction to simple kanji. This kanji is hi, that means sun or day. It was created based on the shape of the sun. But does it look like the sun to you? Many other kanji are also created based on the shapes of objects. Here are the questions. These kanji are called tsuki, ki, and hito. Can you guess what they mean just by looking at their shapes? Here are the hints. They are moon, tree, and person. There are also kanji that are made by combining other kanji. Hi and tsuki together form mei, which means light. People in the past had a romantic imagination, didn't they? 3 key characters together form mori, that means forest. To represent a forest, they used many trees. A single kanji usually has multiple readings. For example, mei can be read as mei, myo, aka, a, and there are even more readings. Mei and myo are readings that were brought from China. As pronunciations were introduced during different periods, multiple versions remained in modern times. Aka and a are readings that were adapted to fit the original Japanese language. Let's take a look at the word akarui, which means bright in Japanese, and it's an adjective. Originally, there was the word akarui in Japan, but there was no character to represent it. People in ancient times attempted to assign kanji characters to words that already existed, and they assigned the kanji mei, which means light, to the aka part of akarui. The rui part is written in hiragana as rui. Why is the ending written in hiragana? I'll explain it later. Actually, hiragana did not exist at that time, but please don't think too much about it. Next, let's look at roles of kanji. Kanji are used in nouns, pronouns, the stems of adjectives and verbs, adverbs, people's names, place names, and more. In other words, most of the text in Japanese is made up of kanji. Sorry, that's a bit confusing. Kanji are mainly used to represent meanings. For example, for nouns, kanji are used to clearly convey meaning. Well, it's obvious that nouns have meaning, right? How about verbs and adjectives? Miru, iku, and taberu are verbs. Akarui, ookii, and chisai are adjectives. The stems of verbs and adjectives are written in kanji. Hiragana follows after them, but even if you only look at the kanji, you can understand the meaning of the word. This is one of the convenient aspects of kanji. The ending is written in hiragana, so it can change according to grammatical conjugation. Miru, minai, mita. Akarui, akaruku nai. People's names and place names are also written in kanji. In 2024, the most common boy's name was Haruto in Japan, but there are many kanji combinations for the name. Here are some examples. Haruto, Haruto, Haruto. Why are there so many different kanji with the same pronunciation? This is because using different kanji with the same reading can express individuality and beauty. Which Haruto do you like? For place names, Tokyo means Eastern capital, while Kyoto means capital, capital. Kyoto was once the capital of Japan. After various events, Tokyo, located in the east, became the capital. Now, let's look at types of kanji. Kanji can be broadly divided into 6 types. Here, I will introduce 3 of them. First, let's see pictographs. We've already seen kanji like hi, tsuki, ki, and hito. They are examples of pictographs. They are characters based on drawings of the shapes of objects. Next, there are simple ideographs. Examples include ue, shita, ichi, ni, and san. They mean up, down, 1, 2, and 3. Ue and shita are shown by the position of the dot relative to the horizontal line. Ichi, ni, and san are just lines that match the number they represent. Finally, we have compound ideographs. These combine pictographs and simple ideographs to create new meanings. Do you remember Mei and Mori? These are examples of compound ideographs. New meanings are created by combining existing characters. Another example is kyu, that means rest, made from hito leaning against ki, symbolizing someone resting under a tree. Hello. I've given a simple explanation of kanji. If you spot kanji somewhere, try thinking about what it might mean. You'll be fascinated by the story each kanji tells. If you are considering a kanji tattoo, please make sure to check its meaning with Japanese person or someone familiar with kanji. I sometimes see foreign people with strange kanji tattoos. Even Japanese people have a hard time learning kanji. Sometimes we can't read people's name or place names. I plan to make a video on how to study kanji in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.